My postcard today is quintessentially English, some of the most beautiful countryside in the whole of the United Kingdom. We're in the Chilterns.
And in the heart of the Chilterns, in the Misbourne Valley, is the doomsday town of Amersham, on the old medieval route to Aylesbury. There are many old and handsome buildings in the town, including the 16th century Crown Hotel, which was a coaching and post house, and of course, the old marketplace. The weekly market was granted by King John in a charter of 1200.
I'm at the market hall now here in Amersham. There's a big plate up there, which looks like 1682 to me. I'm sure the veg hasn't been hanging around for that long. It looks very fresh. Hello, how are you? Do you come here to the market much?
Yes, 3 days a week.
Do you? And all home-produced veg by the looks of it?
Quite a bit of it is.
Yes.
And all the plants we grow ourselves.
Do you?
Yes.
And is business good?
Not since the street closure.
Well, I'm about to say they're doing a lot of work here in Amersham. I just noticed I've not been here for a few years. Everything seems to be up.
Well, the hardest thing is they've closed the Wendover, Wendover Aylesbury end, which has taken away over 50% of our trade.
Has it really?
Yes.
That's
so
sad.
It's heartbreaking.
Yes, that
to be
is
honest.
sad.
Yeah. The whole idea was for street calming.
Oh, right.
What in fact it's done, the cars as they come around the corner speed now, whereas before they didn't. Half of them think the road is closed and there's no oncoming traffic, and there is. So it's a bit of a problem.
Well, I hope you do well. I hope it sorts itself out.
I don't want to go out of business.
I'll have some of your tomatoes then. If you give me 4 of those, I like them just underripe. So that, like that will be lovely. Oh, those little greens look nice, don't they? That's got a nice heart to it, just like me. Right, and that one there. 2 nice hearts. What's this little room in here, by the way?
That was the old prison.
Was it?
And if you notice above, commit no nuisance.
Commit no nuisance. I think I'm going to end up in there with you. You're just as bad as me. Oh, yes. We've got a little bit... Oh, we've got some homemade cakes. I'm a sucker for homemade cakes. That's, of course, if you can suck homemade cakes. They'll go very soggy, wouldn't they?
I'm a bit deaf.
Oh, yeah?
What you're saying.
Oh, right. Did you make the cakes?
I made the cakes.
You did. They look absolutely lovely as well. Beautiful. Can I have some of your sausage rolls?
Pardon?
I'd like to have some of your sausage rolls, all right?
Yeah.
That's lovely. We'll have those. And would you like a cake? Would you like to choose the one you'd like? Right, off you go. That one there? Yes? Jolly good. We'll have them then. Thank you very much. You're so greedy. Thanks. Irene's given you this. I've said that you've given this. Yes. That's for you, all right? Very nice. You can have that later. I've come back from my marmalade before I leave. Lovely. Ginger? Lovely. Wonderful. 185. Good luck to you. Right, I've got all my home produce here, and I've got your cake. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. I'm going to put this in my car. I'm going to pay a little visit now to what must be one of the smallest museums in the country, Amersham Museum. Here it is. Look at this. It's sweet. And a lady called Monica should not be far from... She's here. Monica. There you are.
Welcome.
Nice to see you. And show us around your museum.
Yes, delighted.
Come on in then. Come on in.
Amersham Museum won the National Heritage Museum of the Year award in 1993. Now, Monica Munnins, the curator, has suggested I stare into this old fire.
That looks a little bit sooty up there, Monica.
The fireplace was in the middle of the floor downstairs.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we saw that,
yes,
didn't we?
Yes, and all the smoke, of course, just wafted up and found its way through the tiles on the roof. It wouldn't have had this ceiling lining at that time. And it would have also gone out through the windows, which wouldn't have had any glass in those days.
So that's about 500-year-old soot then?
That's
up there?
right. It must be 500-year-old
At
soot.
least.
And of course, that's the original wattle and daub wall behind it.
And this floor, I feel as though I'm going backwards here, and I could disappear any
in
minute.
fact, you are going backwards because
Oh, am I?
they weren't too careful, I don't think, in the way they built floors in those days, and they probably just put the beams in and haphazardly and didn't measure them very carefully and just put the flooring on top. And so it does actually go uphill, which made it very difficult when we installed these cabinets because every leg had to be a different length and severely taxed the carpenter.
A bit like my dad. He's got one leg shorter than the other.
These clothes, shoes and a very big hat date from the 1770s and are all local, often found behind fireplaces and nooks and crannies in houses in the high street.
And I also have a liking for the dainty muff warmer. We have a dainty little muff warmer in here. It doesn't look so dainty to me because it looks as though it's real old, you know, not porcelain or china.
No.
Bit earthenware,
yes,
isn't it?
very, very earthenware.
Now, I bet you didn't know that anything here in Amersham would be in demand by Parisian designers, haute couture, but it was. Amersham black lace was in demand by the Parisians. That's over there. You see, lace making started in Buckinghamshire. In fact, it's called Buckinghamshire point lace, by Queen Catherine of Aragon. That's Henry VIII's first wife. She spent some time here in Penn, which is about 4 miles away from Amersham, actually. Not actually in Amersham itself, just up the road. And in the end, in 1629, actually a school for Buckinghamshire point lace was started in Marlow, which is down by the Thames. So, something I found out today. You learn a little something every day. Why did I say that with a Lancastrian accent?
Very Norman Evans, love. This is me back with my Middlesex accent. You know, Amersham is a town I've visited for a very long time because I only lived down the road in Middlesex. And, you know, if King John created this charter for a market all those years ago, I think we should all support it. Don't you? Bye.